It is so fast. These 10-week terms they're murderous.
God, it is so fast.
Yes, I'm hoping that one day Oregon will join the rest of the world and the United States and go to 16-week semesters. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. Maybe before I die. So it is week 4. Thank you, Christina. Absolutely.
Wow.
Exactly. Wow. Unless you're talking about something else, in which case still wow. Don't forget next week, you got plenty of time to knock it out, but there's that exam sitting in there, week 5.
Oh, is that?
I figure I keep saying it, it's sitting there, it's been sitting there since about a week and a half ago. But I'm gonna keep mentioning it, because just so you know, how many of you have gotten in the habit of looking forward on the schedule page? Good, keep doing that, because then you will find everything. I get the quizzes posted a week in advance-ish, about a week in advance. The projects are already up, they've been up the entire term. And those exams, I can't put those up until I know what should be on them. So like the last exam's not up yet. It's not due till week 11. I mean, you got plenty of time on that one. It's not even written yet. But the first exam, I sent you guys a note about it about a week and a half ago. Just don't forget it's there. Slowly start whittling away at it. It's not the kind of thing you want to wait till the night before. You could totally do it the night before. I just don't wish that on my worst enemy, because it might take too long to do in one night, especially if you wait till, I don't know, midnight to start. Please, Pam!
For week 4 quiz, is
Yes.
there nothing up for that?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting a link.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
Either?
It's there. Let's take a
Well,
look.
it says quiz, but there's no link for it.
When did you check?
Last night.
Yeah, me too.
That's strange, because...
And I saw on Blackboard there's 2 places to submit.
That's right. Let's make sure I put them in the right place. There they are. I'm thinking maybe you hit the wrong week.
No, week 4.
Okay, well there it is.
Several times, okay.
So it's there. They were up on Friday late morning, I think I put them up. So,
Okay.
now it's possibly you looked the wrong week. I do that sometimes. I post them in the wrong week and then I go back and check. I'm like, duh, it's not week 6 yet.
Okay, so scroll down to Wednesday again, let me look at it.
There they are, waiting for you.
Linear regression.
Okay.
Yep, linear regression, one more grade quiz.
Didn't have that
I had a third one.
Okay.
I was going to put a third one up too, but I might just throw it in the week 5. It's not the golden ratio. It's kind of a fun one. I might
Is
just
that
throw
what
it
it
out.
is?
This one is the
So,
linear.
that's the one you mentioned in your email. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't always go in the same order. Sometimes things go out of order. So you'll definitely have that one because it's a fun one. But I'm thinking I'll wait till the next week to look at that one. So it's there waiting for you, Pam. I can't explain why you didn't see it. That I can't explain.
No, it just wasn't linked in.
Well, but it was. But I don't know what you were looking at versus this. So it's okay. It's
I'll
there.
look again.
It's there. We can find it. It's there now. So any other questions administratively? I was tell me your name again, not Andrea. It's Ashley. I wanted to say Andrea. Ashley asked, where's my progress report? And especially because she hasn't gotten one yet. You didn't say it that way. Especially because you haven't gotten one yet because I had that Blackboard mix up. So I'm waiting till I get everything back. Everything back in one place. Now you guys probably can get into Blackboard and see some of what's graded, but the progress report itself contains everything, the in-class activities, plus the Blackboard stuff. That's why I like emailing those out to you guys, so everything's in one place. But I don't like sending 5 and 6 of them at a time, because if I end up sending ones just to fix Ashley and everybody else whose names were off, then you end up getting 2 or 3 of them, and I run the risk, I don't want to hammer you guys with like 6 emails a week. That's when you start getting annoyed and stop checking. So I want to send as much as I can one concise one. However, if anybody did have an issue where they didn't get one correctly, some of you have been sending me the LOL saying, yep, somebody else's grades. Just shoot me a note, I'll take a screenshot of your grades and send them to you happily. Happily, we'll take care of that. I don't want to withhold your grades for 4 weeks while we wait to get my Blackboard issue fixed. So, and other than that, I never asked you guys how the first project was. It was due last Wednesday. I'm assuming you guys all did it. How was it? Was it all right? Well, thank you. That's what I shoot for. I do shoot for self-explanatory. I like them to kind of lead themselves. I like to give you enough that you don't have to use everything if you don't need to, but if you do, it's there. That is the point. Very good, very good. The next one is probably one of my favorites. It's called dimensional analysis. It's not due till week 6. Yeah, that's it. Week 6, dimensional analysis. This is something that Americans suck at, because for some reason, it has been removed from our curriculum completely. And then you go to become nurses. This is how I first discovered the lack of this in American schools. The nursing students have to take a class on dosages and dilutions and concentrations. and they were just getting hammered when they would go in. So I sat down with Kiri Simning and Michelle Decker, this is probably 8 years ago, 9 years ago now, and developed a Math 95 course just for nurses, like strictly for nurses. And I developed this idea of dimensional analysis, which is like, you know, what happens when you add 2 inches to 3 feet? What do you get right then? Or what happens if you wanna take, for example, figure out how big a pump, this is from my own experience, building a tadpole pond for my son, and trying to figure out how fast the pump should run to make the waterfall appealing to him. So, you know, we kind of put the hose in, is that fast enough? He's like, yeah. So then I take the hose, I give him a stopwatch, and I say, okay, when I say go, go, when I say stop, stop. Go, and I fill a Nalgene bottle. When the Nalgene bottle's full, I go, stop. What does it say? And he says something like 2.2 seconds. And from that, you can figure out how big a pump you need to buy at the store. But the store pumps are sold in gallons per hour, or I just filled a quart in 2.2 seconds. So how do you do that math? How do you convert one to the other? That's what this next project is all about. It's about that kind of stuff. And what's fun about it is it's stuff that's all come from my own experience in my life. And I started realizing, it's not just for nurses, it's for all of us. It's for all of us to deal with that kind of stuff. You know, how fast should you be going on a highway to make sure you get to Boise on time? It's all dimensions. It's all analyzing dimensions, figuring out for rest stops and things like that. I mean, yeah. So it's all kind of like that idea, but I realized how little of that exists in math classes. We're too busy solving for X and not realizing that, you know, you can't add feet to gallons. Although you might want to. You might want it like, well, 2 plus 5. Yeah, but that's 2 feet and 5 gallons. You can't put that together. So anyway, next project. Hopefully it's just self-explanatory. I like to hear that. That makes me very happy that they're self-explanatory. I tell you a story in the project about how the whole thing came to be, besides Michelle and Kiri. It was just sitting around a campfire once talking to friends about climbing pyramids in Giza. Right? So, I mean, it's amazing how circuitous it is, but mathematically it's all tied together. Cool? All right, good stuff. So, that really has little to do with what we're talking about today, other than the fact that the equations we're developing today have units attached to them. So let's revisit. We were smack dab in the middle of this.